Buying a new heating and cooling system is a real opportunity to improve comfort, save energy, and even make your home cleaner, healthier, and quieter. But as we learned in our previous program, you have to be careful and do your homework. In this program, we ask a number of industry authorities to explain why a bigger system is not better. When temperatures are uneven throughout a house, some homeowners think a bigger system is the answer.
Actually, a bigger system will make the temperature difference across the house even worse. Because what happens is, those really long duct systems, it takes a long time for the cool air to get all the way to the end and deliver. And if you've got something near the thermostat that's already delivering cool air, it'll turn the air conditioner off. You need a longer runtime if you want to get good mixing of all the air in your house in order to stay cool everywhere.
Often a homeowner will think he needs a new air conditioner because he isn't getting heat or cool to a particular space. It may not be the air conditioner at all. It could be a bad duct system, it could be a leaky duct, it could be loss of insulation. What you really need to do is have someone who knows what they're doing check the system and find out what you really need, not just assume that it's a bad box.
If your system currently makes it cool where your thermostat's located, but doesn't cool the other areas of your home, the problem is not that the air conditioner is too small. It's that the air conditioning isn't getting where it's needed. Improving duct systems and adding insulation are usually the best solutions to make problem rooms cooler and more comfortable.
Some people want to get a bigger system because their old one ran non-stop on the hottest days, yet didn't keep it cool near the thermostat.
When people think that their air conditioner is too small because their house isn't getting cool on the really hot days, most of the time it's something else. That they've got a 3-ton air conditioner, but it's only delivering 2 tons worth of cooling. So a 2.5-ton job, working right, would do the job for them. It's very rare to have an air conditioner actually be too small. Most of the time, they're way too big.
What we find when you dig in and start doing some house diagnostics and really trying to find out what is going on here, we find that very much it's not the system so much as how the air is moving through the house. Not only the ductwork may be leaky, in some cases disconnected, we see this all the time, but oftentimes in a house that is full of drafts, full of bypasses, and a poorly insulated home to boot.
Some homeowners say they want a bigger AC unit because their house is cool, but it's still not comfortable. In fact, experts say this is a classic symptom of a high indoor humidity problem. Poor humidity control in the summer is a big clue that the AC unit is probably oversized.
Air conditioners do 2 things. They cool your house and they dehumidify your house. It's actually much faster at cooling your house. So that's one of the reasons why you want a smaller air conditioner that's going to run a long time. You want to give it time to get to the point where it's really dehumidifying. When you install a bigger air conditioner, what it does is it runs shorter time periods and it does less dehumidification. So if you already have a problem with humidity in your house, the last thing you want is a larger air conditioner. You probably want a smaller one. You may even want a dehumidifier too.
Poor dehumidification can affect your health. It leads to increased mold growth and greater numbers of allergy-causing dust mites in the home, creating misery for allergy sufferers.
If the new heating and cooling system is appropriately sized to match the design load of the house, on the cooling side, it will run and should run for many hours on the hottest days. And that is absolutely fine. And while it is running, of course, it is dehumidifying the air. It's wringing out the moisture. And this helps the comfort in a large way.
Many homeowners ask, doesn't a unit that runs all the time cost more to operate?
Running a smaller air conditioning unit for longer periods of time actually uses a lot less total energy. This is because smaller units draw less electrical power and because the least efficient time for any air conditioner is during the first 10 to 15 minutes of operation. An oversized system which clicks on and off costs a lot more to run.
You can liken this to driving a Suburban or a big SUV a couple miles just down to the 7-Eleven in lieu of taking a 4-cylinder car to do the same task. And so when we have bigger systems, it is overkill. Clearly not giving the homeowner the energy savings that they had anticipated. And this happens every day, that systems are installed that are too large, and it has profound consequences for years to come with the energy consumption and the comfort of the home.
A system is actually perfectly sized if it runs for hours at a time on the hottest days. while still keeping you comfortable.
Some worry that a system that runs for hours at a time wears out sooner.
Actually, what really wears out air conditioners is when they start and stop. The same thing's true with a car, but an air conditioner is even worse. When it stops, it has a high head pressure. When you try to start it again, there's a big spike in the amp draw of that unit.
Some people say they want a bigger system because they think it will cool the house down more quickly at the end of the day.
There's really no question that a bigger air conditioner will bring the temperature of the house down faster if you had it off all day. But there's some real problems associated with that. You really don't want to have a big air conditioner so you can come home and cool it off in half an hour.
Instead of buying a noisy monster system, invest in a programmable thermostat that will automatically start cooling your house down a few hours before you get home.
Finally, some homeowners think they need to install a bigger furnace or air conditioner because that's what their contractor told them.
When a contractor tells you to put in a bigger air conditioner, without doing a load calculation, send him home. You have to wonder, are they just trying to make more money by selling me a bigger unit? And unfortunately, that's often true.
It's important to look for a contractor that is willing to spend time with you and talk to you about your energy use, what's going on in the house. And not so much a contractor that will come in and walk around the house real quick, take a fast look at your heating and cooling system, and then immediately tell you, well, you've got a 3-ton cooling system. I'm going to bring you a 3.5 ton to take care of that cooling upstairs. That is not a contractor you really want to do business with.
An expert contractor looks at the whole situation and performs the appropriate examinations and tests so he can recommend the correct package of solutions. After all the data has been analyzed, don't be surprised if your contractor recommends a smaller system. Changes such as insulation or window improvements may have been made to the house since the original equipment was installed, or the equipment may have been too large from the start. A good contractor guarantees the new system he recommends is the right size to keep you comfortable, or he'll make it right for free. Do it right from the start and you'll receive the comfort, energy efficiency, and total satisfaction you expect from your new heating and cooling system. So when you're looking to replace your old equipment, remember, bigger is not automatically better.